All right, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here. It is 4:32, and I am going to be calling this meeting to order. Ms. Ana, will you check on that quorum, please?
Yes, ma'am. Mayor Nori Garza,
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem Ruben Plata,
Present.
Councilwoman Jessica Ortega,
Present.
Councilwoman Marissa Gerlach,
Present.
Councilman Alberto Vela.
Present.
Mayor, we've established quorum.
Okay, thank you. And our next item is invocation and pledge of allegiance. Please stand.
Heavenly Father, thank you for the opportunity to gather and serve our community. As we proclaim Cervical Cancer Awareness Month, we lift up all those who have been affected by this disease, those currently fighting, those in recovery, and the families who walk beside them. May this awareness lead to prevention, early detection, and hope. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Justice for Jay.
Thank you. Next item is the disclosure of conflicts of interest. Ms. Ana, is there any?
No, ma'am, there's none.
Okay, thank you. We'll move on to presentations, and the first one is the proclamation for Cervical Cancer Awareness Month.
Mayor, Council, good afternoon. With us today, we have Ms. Amanda Wing, Community Outreach Coordinator from DHR Health Oncology Institute. Ms. Elizabeth Bracamontes, she's the Director of DHR Health Oncology Institute. And I know that we've got other representatives from DHR with us here today.
Would you all like to come forward as well, please?
And of course, we have Ms. Paola with us today.
Yes. Our favorite.
The proclamation reads as follows. Whereas cervical cancer is a disease that strikes over 14,000 American women each year. Whereas cervical cancer most often affects women in the prime of life. Whereas regular cervical cancer screening tests are effective in detecting the disease early when it can be effectively treated. Whereas cervical cancer impacts vulnerable communities lacking access to health care and proven life-saving tools. Whereas cervical cancer vaccines are available that, together with screening tests, provide a formidable and effective means of preventing this disease. Whereas increasing awareness by the DHR Health Oncology Institute among patients and healthcare providers alike regarding the best use of these prevention tools is a key component in life-saving guarding women's health. Now, therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Mission, do hereby proclaim January as Cervical Health Awareness Month and encourage all our citizens to recognize that cervical cancer is preventable and to encourage and support the women in our lives in taking charge of their health and availing themselves of the tests and vaccines that have proven so effective in preventing cervical cancer. We have the means to prevent this disease. It is incumbent on all of us to ensure we have the will to do so. Proclaimed on this, the 27th day of January, 2026.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Second.
Presented.
There's a motion and a second to approve the proclamation as read and presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Would y'all like to say something? Yes, please.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for having us here today. Cervical cancer is a serious health condition that can often be prevented. Every year in the United States, about 13,000 people are diagnosed with cervical cancer and about 14 die from it. Screening like Pap test and HPV test can find early changes before cancer develops. And the HPV vaccine can help prevent against the virus that causes most cervical cancers. Worldwide, cervical cancer is one of the most common cancers in women, with more than 660,000 new cases and about 350,000 deaths each year. Early detection and vaccines can save lives. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we do have a proclamation for you, so if you'd like to come up and take a picture with us.
Why did you say short meeting? Very consent agenda.
Smile. One more people here.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then forward. 1, 2.
Oh, this new chair.
Our next item is a recognition of our fire department personnel from Rio Grande Regional Hospital.
Mayor, City Council, co-city managers. At this time, I'd like to bring the representatives from Rio Grande Regional Hospital recognize some of our staff for a call that they went to.
Good afternoon, City of Mission, Mayor, and Council members. My name is Dr. Ellie Adamson, Assistant Chief Nursing Officer for Rio Grande Regional Hospital. On behalf of our administration and all of our colleagues, it is an honor to be here with you today. Several members of our leadership and clinical teams join me to recognize the outstanding work of your fire department personnel. Joe Galaviz, Vice President of Operations, Lori Pulido, Director of Communications, Dr. Miguel Rodriguez, Director of Emergency Department, Victor Alanis, Director of Trauma, Tony Garcia, Director of Quality, Dr. Leonardo Salcedo, Cardiologist, Gabrielle Nava, Chest Pain Coordinator, Alexis Lozano, Clinical Nurse Coordinator for the Progressive Care Unit, Kayla Cantu, Clinical Nurse Coordinator for Emergency Department, Mike York, Cath Lab Director, and Scott Nelson, our EMS Manager. We are here to honor the paramedic Gabino Peña, Advanced EMT Astrid de los Reyes, and EMT Iran Rodriguez for their exemplary care. On September 19, 2025, Mission Fire responded to a 73-year-old woman reporting chest pain. The crew rapidly assessed her, identified signs of active myocardial infarction at 12 lead EKG, began immediate care, and notified Rio Grande Regional Hospital of the incoming patient. Because of that early notification, our team activated the internal response, greeted the patient at arrival, and moved quickly to the cath lab. Her coronary arteries were open. She spent 2 days in our ICU and was discharged home to Mission in good condition. Thanks to the crew's timely assessment and communication, we achieved reperfusion 48 minutes after the patient arrived in our emergency department, well ahead of the national 90-minute benchmark. As we often say, time is muscle. And this outcome reflects the life-saving difference that coordinated pre-hospital and hospital care can make. At this time, I would like to invite the staff from the Mission Fire Department to come forward. This case exemplifies our shared commitment to the community and brings our mission to life. Above all else, we are committed to the care and improvement of human life. We are proud to recognize your crew for their skill, professionalism, and quick action. Thank you for your partnership and for trusting Rio Grande Regional Hospital as a partner in care. Thank you again. Thank you again, Mayor, council members.
Thank you. Would y'all like to say a little something? Chief, do you want to say a little something for us?
Mayor, Council, again, I couldn't thank our partners, Rio Grande Regional for their tremendous support that they have given our staff. Our crews, couldn't ask for a better crew, and our staff that we have each and every day saving lives. And it just shows the support we have. I mean, we couldn't have done it without our city council, our city managers as well, and believing our staff that we are out there doing what's best for our community. So thank you once again. I appreciate the support.
Thank you. I do want to thank the staff at Rio Grande Regional for being here. This is really a tremendous showing of y'all's staff, and that really means a lot to us because actually it took time from your schedule to be here to honor our staff. And that means a lot to us. It really does. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for recognizing them. And we'll keep working together, saving lives. Yes, thank you. So we're going to go down and take a picture with you.
Daisy likes it.
Just in time. Thank you.
You're so kind.
Okay, next item is a presentation from Leadership Mission.
I don't think we need that there.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Council, and City Managers. I have the privilege today to represent one of the greatest organizations for the City of Mission, Leadership Mission, and my class, which is Class 42, on our project that we've been working on steadily for the last 6 months. Going to keep it short and brief, but we have obviously the class here in full support. Some are still working, and we have the board, so we're really excited to show you guys our presentation today. So, So we named our presentation Tragedy. When tragedy happens, leaders step up, and it was due to the fact that we're going back and forth on different projects. But when we saw this happen, is we really took the initiative of saying, you know what, this is a project that needs to get done, and we want to collaborate with the city, with the different departments to make sure we could restore this and make this project happen. So the tragedy, the recycling center burned down on November 2nd, 2025. Recycling supports cleaner neighborhoods. It supports environmental responsibility and the habit of doing the right thing even when it's inconvenient. And we had such a beautiful structure. Unfortunately, that did happen. But it gives us an opportunity as leaders to step in and step up and establish something new, something better. So what we came up as a class is what we're building is we're rebuilding the structure. It's a new recycling center drop-off facility, approximately 24 by 30 with, we want to make it a little bit more creative, as in kind of breaking down each recycling items. Similar to some of the European countries, they use this type of system in which everything is color-coded. Now, why do we want to do this is because we could also educate the children as we start partnering up with Mission CISD, with Sharyland ISD, that certain items belong to a certain color, making it easier, and we're thinking about longevity. So in the future, if we teach children at a young age to recycle, by the time they become adults, it's already integrated into what they do. So that was the whole purpose. So now how we turn this into purpose, and how we turn purpose to action. So it's collaboration. We start with Leadership Mission Class 42. We integrate with the city, which we already talked to Mr. Mendiola, and he would be able to take care of the recycling part, collaborating also with the city of McAllen. And then the community steps in, as in Leadership Mission partnered up with Keep Mission Beautiful and some of the other entities within the city to continue the process for this recycling center. Now, the funding and fundraisers that we have, these are the estimated costs. They're not down to the T, but we have two scenarios. A conservative estimate is going to be around $25,000. The structure is going to include a structure and basically just basic structure, the build out. Now, fully funded scenario is going to be somewhere around $50,000. We're looking, we really are pushing for this with our fundraising capabilities. So it's a structure, a wrap, a mural, one or the other, gated entry, because we do want to prevent what happened again. So if we were to do a gated entry where it's automated and the hours of operation would be maybe from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., not allowing people to enter after that, I think that would prevent what initially happened, right? Now, in worst case scenario, fire suppression system and industrial bins, along with surveillance system and possibly Wi-Fi. If there's not a connection through there, we could use something like Starlink, which is satellite internet service. So what we're doing to bring, obviously these numbers are quite large, right? So what are we doing as a class to ensure that we're able to hit this target or this markers as fundraising? So we partnered up with local entities like the Drunken Chicken to do fundraisers. We're going to partner up with Cane's and possibly Ranch House as well, leading into our big event, which is more of a gala than anything. And we're calling it Mission Royale, right? Because Mission's always on a mission, and like 007, he's always on a mission, right? So we're extraordinary Leadership Mission, and I feel we're always looking to go one step further, do one extra step to make things happen. So we're calling it a night of leadership and legacy, and we want to honor previous classes that went through Leadership Mission. So I know a lot of you guys did here on the council, so you guys are definitely going to get a VIP invitation here pretty soon. So now what the city gains from this, right? So what's in it for you guys? Restored building access to the residents. I had the opportunity to go there after I got out of work. I spent about 30 minutes there just parked looking to see who would come along. I had one person come in they lived on 2.5 and Taylor. One person that lived in South Inspiration. One person that was coming in from Benitas to use our facility. And thanks to Mr. Mendiola, he reacted pretty fast when it did happen. And so this is being utilized. The first day that the facility got burned, the next day they received 200 calls from citizens that were wondering where they could recycle. So it is something that we feel is a need and why we're focusing on this. It's going to reduce legal dumping, and what we're asking from the city is going to approve, is for approval of the project. Now we could use the same location, or talking to Brad at Parks and Recs, we could possibly maybe have the city restore the one that was already in place. If we do an additional one, maybe at Banworth Park or at Rutledge Park, giving us multiple locations throughout the city where people could recycle. So we're asking for authorization from you guys to work with the appropriate departments, and if the city sees value in this project, we respectfully ask for consideration of a matching contribution up to a certain amount. We're not asking for $1 million, right? To complement the community and raise funds. So in closing, the project strengthens community pride, right? It restores a structure of deep meaning, and it demonstrates what partnership can achieve. So, and it shows when the community and the city works together, everyone benefits. So this is one of our models that we close out with. This is when tragedy happens, leaders step up. This is our moment. We are leadership mission class 42. So thank you guys.
Okay, thank you so much. This is just a presentation. We need to see this in the action.
Yeah, so staff can coordinate with leadership, and then whenever it comes to an actionable point, we can bring it to council.
Definitely.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
great. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
thank you.
being here. It's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anybody else want to say anything? Anybody?
I guess first off, it's been an honor being led by an amazing board. They encourage us and have never-ending support towards us, and it's been another pleasure being a part of a great leadership team, and we're ready to make an impact on our community, and we hope that you are part of this support that we get, and we're looking forward to making big waves and an impact on the city of Mission because they deserve it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, Mayor, Councilman, I'm proud to be a part of Mission. Right, I love the city. I love everything about it. I love its leaders, and so this is just another aspect that we can contribute with it. Every one of us has a certain expertise that we can present, we bring to the table, and I think together when we work these kind of things out, it enhances who we are as a city. Right, we continue to show everyone else that we take fun, we take pride, and we enjoy showing people what City of Mission is all about. Thank you guys.
So much. Thank you.
Hello, Mayor and City Councilman. My name is Martir Chavez. I'm one of the classmates here in the Leadership Mission, class 42. We have 18 very great classmates that are strong and hungry for this project. We really want to make a difference here in Mission, and we presented this to the board, and the board backed us up. And they have been so helpful after we presented them with ideas, how we can go about it with here in the city and go about it with different restaurants, places we could get sponsors, ideas we can get. And I'm just very grateful to be here and be able to say that Leadership Mission has changed a lot. And we have 18 hungry people who are dedicated to this project. So if it gets approved, we have the people, and our board backs us up too.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank y'all for being here. Great project. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, next item is a quarter report from our chamber. You've got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes, good evening, Mayor and Council and City Managers. Okay, so let's get this started. Okay, well, wonderful activities happening. We'll start with our monthly report and then end with our quarterly report. So a few recaps. We were very excited to celebrate the milestones of our business community. Ranch House Burger celebrated 15 years of business leadership in the community, so we're really grateful for them. We welcome Freedom Bank, a new location here in Mission, as well as Boot Jack. They took over the old Walgreens. And then 4th to 5th celebrated their 1-year anniversary. Of course, we welcome 6 new members to the team. A kind reminder that we are an open enrollment membership chamber, so we do invite anyone to join the chamber at any time when they're ready. And of course, I wanted to highlight, I wanted to thank the City of Mission, Mission Regional Medical Center, on a successful health and wellness fair. I am proud to announce that in the 7 years that I've been here, we've been doing this annual health and wellness fair. We've never passed 400 attendees, and we touched the lives of 791 people this last annual health and wellness fair. So we do believe that a healthy community is a healthy business and economy. Our upcoming signature programs. We do have our annual Citrus Sip-Off. This is the 2nd year that we are hosting it. We do invite the state of Texas, our Mexican National Sister City Network, and as well as anybody interested in coming to our Citrus Sip-Off. So this is a tourism event, and we do promote. We're excited to promote Eat, Shop, and Stay, and we do invite the community to come. We still have lots of tickets available. As well as under our education and business development component, we do have our Buenas Tardes Luncheon, and our title sponsor is Texas Regional Bank, and the Mission EDC just secured as a title sponsor again, so thank you to the Mission EDC. And of course, we do have 2 more events coming up. We do have a stewardship event where we do thank our annual Winter Texans that do come and spend their times here and their money here in Mission. So our Winter Texans Fiesta has been announced for March 6th. And we want to thank Mission Regional Medical Center and Winter Texan Times and the City of Mission for being title sponsors for this year. And under our business development, we do have the Women on a Mission. This is the Chamber's 2nd time hosting it, so that is another event that is coming up. I want to let everybody know that our Chamber has applied and was selected to be a host city for the Governor's Business Summit. So we are Mission Texas. Our Mission Event Center will be hosting the the Governor's Small Business Summit on May 14th. So more details to come. And our quarterly report for the last 3 months, we wanted to go ahead and share for the month of October, November, and December. The Chamber welcomed 12 new members. Under their social media followers, we did have, for this quarter, 252 new social media followers, with the largest month being December. And for tourism packages mailed these last 3 months, this last quarter was 21, whether it was relocation or special interest. So we do invite the community to share anything that they would like with us that we share with anybody who's interested in the area. But we do have an impact report that we do share when anyone's interested in relocating to Mission. And new first-time visitors, we had about 35 come and visit us at our visitor center. And next quarterly report, we'll be sharing the hotel occupancy tax revenue, hotel occupancy in the City of Mission. And that wraps up my report, Mayor.
Okay, thank you so much. Looking forward to all your events.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next item is our departmental reports. Those were in our packets. Are there any questions?
I move to approve the reports as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to accept the departmental reports as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item is citizens' participation. Ms. Ana, has anyone signed up?
No, we're
No? Okay, we'll move on to announcements. City Council.
No, ma'am.
No comment.
Nope. Okay. Please mention the groundbreaking.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I have a couple of comments and events that we are having this week. We have a busy week with the Texas Citrus Fiesta. Also, I want to thank the public and the mayor and council for attending this morning's groundbreaking ceremony for Taylor Road. That's the mayor milestone for the city of Mission. It's a $21 million project that we are doing in collaboration with the city of McAllen and also with NPO and TxDOT, but the city of Mission is a fiduciary agent for this project, and we're taking the lead on this project. And moving on this week, we have several events for Texas Citrus Fiesta. We have the Royal Coronation this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. at the Mission Event Center. Also, we have the Parade of Oranges this Saturday, January 31st at noon in Conway Avenue. Also, the Royal Bell on Saturday at 7 p.m. at our Mission Event Center. We're gonna have our Fun Fair Day 1 and Friday, January 30th at 5 p.m. It's gonna be at the Benson Community Park, located in 1801 South Inspiration Road. And also on Saturday, continuing at 2 p.m. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Next item are our public hearings. So the first one is a rezoning request.
Mayor, City Council, good evening. The first item is a rezoning from single-family residential to office building district. This is at the northwest corner of Highland and Expressway 83. It's a small triangular shaped property. Zoning is R1. To the west is commercial. And it's currently is the same. Right now, is the same owner for the commercial plaza. Is the owner for this property. The owner is interested in selling the piece, and there's an attorney interested in building a law office in this property. This is the property from the subdivision plat. Right now, it's used for excess parking for the commercial plaza to the west. Commercial in the comprehensive plan. This is shows you what the C1 zoning allows as a permitted use and also as conditional uses. We have the public hearing with the Planning and Zoning Commission. No one spoke in opposition, and they recommended approval unanimously.
Thank you.
And I will be the attorney on behalf of the law office. My name is
Okay.
Nice to meet you guys.
Good, me too.
Yeah, I'm born and raised in Mission, Texas. I'm out of, my offices right now are located in West Texas. I just opened up my third office here on Shea Road, and this would be the location for the fourth one. So I would have really appreciated it. You guys made my life easier.
And your name and address for your name and address?
Oh, my name for the record is Hector Peña, and my address is 2416 East 20th Street.
I've noticed your office.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, very nice.
No, and oh, it's a beautiful city, right?
Yes, it is.
It helps.
Yes.
Do you guys have any questions I have to answer?
No, I don't think we have any questions right now, but I do need to ask if there's anyone else that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to the request. Okay. For the public hearing. It's standard. Okay, okay. So is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to the request? Okay. Are there any questions?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve the request as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Good luck.
Next item?
That's ordinance 5765.
Oh, sorry, Anna.
The next item is a conditional use permit for a guest house at lot 19 Mayberry Manor subdivision. This is at 2804, Highland Park Drive, east of Mayberry. So that's the aerial photo of the house. So the applicant would like to have a guest house in the back for her daughter to stay. Zoning. So that's the floor plan for the proposed guest house. The site plan. So there you have the conditions. We did have a couple of people from the neighborhood expressing concerns, but I believe the concerns were addressed during the public hearing with the Planning and Zoning Commission about the parking. I believe that was addressed because she has a big driveway for parking for her and her daughter. And then there were some concerns about the noise, but the noise were about an event center that is on Bryant, that is an illegal event center. It wasn't about the house, called Las Glorias Event Center. So we sent the property owner a letter to let that you're not allowed to have an event center without proper permits. So based on the addressing of the concerns, our Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval subject to the conditions.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to the request? Are there any questions?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented and
Second.
approved by Planning and Zoning.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve the request as presented. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that is ordinance number 6766.
5766.
57, sorry. 5766.
The next item is a conditional use permit for the sale and on-site consumption of alcoholic beverages for Elvera Bar and Grill. If you remember, 2 months ago, you approved the renewal of Malquerida. Well, now there's a change of operator, and so we have to start the process over. We added the conditions, so that's the Malquerida, that it may change names.
So it's going back to Evera?
Yeah, I believe so. And so in the conditions, we added about the security officer. So that will be the standard for bar and grills. And no opposition from the neighbor.
Do you need to be specific about must-have security officers? Is that, how are you going to regulate that?
Yeah, so it's, there will have to be some monitoring somehow. I don't know if we can partner with PD or how.
Are you requiring 2, 3?
One licensed security, a minimum of 1.
Okay.
From 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. each day
Okay.
that they're open.
And is that on the
Yeah,
recommendation?
it's number 10.
Okay. Okay, because number 8 just says must-have security officers.
Yeah,
So
there's
you
a,
might just want to take that off.
yes.
And just have the.
Number
the,
10 is more specific.
Yes, it's
so
more specific. Right. Okay.
But Mayor, isn't, based on the number of occupancy, don't you think we should put a number of how many security officers? I mean, what do you think is reasonable? For 120 people? Do you think 1 is enough?
I don't think 1 is enough. I would say a minimum of 2.
So if that's the
And I
wish
guess
of the
this is
council.
something that we need to look at for the future, because whenever, based on the number of occupancy, I mean, there's the number of security officers we should be requesting.
So we could go by 60. So if it's 60 or less, 1. If it's 120 or less, 2 something.
And number 2, how are we going to do to make sure that that is implemented? I mean, how are you going to have your staff or the code enforcement making sure that that they are there?
That's something that we will need to discuss with administration and code enforcement and PD to find out how we can enforce that.
I think, Mr. Cervantes, it would be a good idea to meet with our city management and discuss possibly having at least 4 times working at night to go and check different event centers and bars to make sure that they are keeping up with our ordinances and what we've requested. I know you weren't here, but it's because this has been a bar before and it was not positive.
was
But I
issues.
wish these people well, right? But we just want to make sure that it doesn't go backwards to what it was.
Yes,
To
I
me,
have-
Councilman Jessica, the sooner that y'all come out with a plan, and I would like for you, maybe y'all can bring us something by next meeting, because I think it's an urgency. We need to make sure that they are all compliant.
Okay.
Anything?
So for this particular request, we're asking for 2, right? Right, Ruben?
A minimum of 2.
Okay.
For 120.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Are there any other questions or comments? Is there a motion?
I so move with those recommendations that have been discussed.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as recommended by council. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5767.
The next item is a conditional use permit renewal for a mobile food unit, a Lola food truck. This is on Conway and 20th. This was approved before our ordinance with the distance limitations. So it predates our ordinance. So it's a real nice place for tacos in the evenings. We haven't had any issues here, so we're recommending 2 years. Well, staff recommended 2 years, PNC recommended life of the use.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to the request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions?
I have a question, Mr. Cervantes. If the life of use would only be for this food truck?
Yes.
If another food truck were to go, it wouldn't comply because it'd be new and
Yes, only
because of the
for
radius,
this,
it
for
would
this
be-
applicant.
Yeah,
Yes,
but they are aware, right, if they decide to sell or move, there will not be
correct,
a permit allowed for another food truck to be there.
correct. If that
Because
was to
their
happen,
grandfather-
and somebody new wants to come in, they will have to abide by the ordinance with the distance requirements, and you may not qualify. Yeah.
Is this on the laundromat where we have a laundromat there?
Yes, there is one next to this property.
I've never seen it there. I'll go try.
Yeah. So it's
Mayor,
the same owners.
I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented and life of use.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit with a life of use. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance 5768.
Good luck to Lola.
Okay, so that concludes our public hearing. We'll go on to consent agenda, and those are items number 11 through 28.
Mayor, I would like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda items. I just have some questions about number 27.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion. What, can we address the questions first?
Yes, I mean, if you can just explain to us how the reimbursement agreement works, Andy, I don't know.
Yes, no, definitely.
Because that project is almost at least 50% done, no?
Yes, correct. So the way that it typically works is whenever there's a bond issuance, you're supposed to, and in fact, let me step up here. Katie's here. So typically on those projects, whenever there's a bond issuance, we're currently using our bond to be able to finance the current Bryan Road project. So I mean, at this point, we've expended almost about 3.5 million, is that correct, JP? Somewhere around there on the Bryan
Yes, sir,
Road project so far?
That is correct.
Yeah, so at this point, we did get to speak with the TERS and their bond counsel, and so the recommendation on their end was to approve a reimbursement agreement to maintain compliance on their end to be able to reimburse us. So they did confirm that they would be able to reimburse us the full amount, because as you know, when it comes down to bonds, there has to be a reimbursement resolution, right? And there's a 60-day, basically, time clock, right? From the time that the project is actually invoiced to the organization that is funding that bond, right? But since we're the subsidiary that's actually taking care of the project, we were able to get with their bond counsel, and they confirmed that we would still be able to capture within that 60-day period, and we would invoice them subsequently to be able to recapture all of the funds.
So we've been paying so far about 3.5, so they're going to give it the whole 6.5.
Yes, correct. Correct.
Is that good?
Sooner the better.
Yes, no, definitely.
Yes, okay.
And so that's for Bryan. You're going to see another one for Taylor coming up as well.
Yes, if I may, like on Taylor Road, we already pay app number 1, which was $1 million. So also we're gonna be needing that one pretty quick.
Yes, correct. So they should be having it on the next TERS agenda
Okay.
for the Taylor Road.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I need a motion.
Yes, there is a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda as presented. Ms. Anna, would you read the items, please?
Yes,
with-
ma'am.
With their ordinance numbers?
Yes, ma'am. Approval of January 13th minutes, acknowledge receipt of minutes for civil service, Mission EDC, Redevelopment Authority, TERS, Traffic Safety Committee, Cimarron PID, Zoning Board of Adjustments, P&Z, Sherry Municipal Golf Course, and Severe Memorial Library. Request by Mission Consolidated Independent School District for the use of Parks and Recreation Facility for early voting and election day for the May 2nd Board of Trustees elections. 14, authorization to purchase one John Deere 2400 precision cut triple tex mower via Sourcewell contract in the amount of $44,842 for the new greens at the renovated 9 holes at Cherry Golf Course. 15, authorization to extend first one-year renewal option for liquid polymer. 16, authorization to purchase 9 complete set of bunker structural firefighting gear from NAFCO via buy board contract, total amount of $40,126. 17, approval of resolution 2029, authorizing submittal of grant application for FY27 Peace Officer Mental Health Program in the amount of $410,000 with no match requirement. 18, approval of resolution 2030, authorizing submittal of a grant application for the FY27 body worn camera program in the amount of $40,000 with a 25% match. 19, approval of resolution 2031, authorizing submittal of a grant for FY27 criminal justice grant program in the amount of $250,000 with no match. 20, approval of resolution 2032, authorizing submittal of a grant application for FY27 General Victim Assistance Grant Program in the amount of $50,000 with a 20% in-kind match. 21, approval of resolution 2033, authorizing submittal of a grant application for FY27 Juvenile Justice and Youth Diversion Grant Program in the amount of $200,000 with no match. 22, approval of resolution 2034, authorizing submittal of a grant for FY27 Project Safe Neighborhood Grant Program in the amount of $650,000 with no match. 23, approval of resolution 2035, authorizing submittal of a grant for FY27 State Crisis Intervention Grant Program in the amount of $200,000 with no match. 24, authorize mayor to execute reimbursement agreement between City of Mission and MEDC related to the Children's Advocacy Center. 25, authorization to approve first one-year renewal option for security guard services with MLG Protection Services. 26, authorization to purchase electrical supplies and lighting fixtures from Lone Star Electric Supply, exceeding the 25,000 threshold via the International Purchasing System, which is the TIPS contract. 27, authorize mayor to execute reimbursement agreement between City of Mission and Mission Redevelopment Authority related to Bryan Road reconstruction and drainage improvement projects. And 28, approval of resolution 2036, authorizing submittal of a grant application for the FY27 Peace Officer Mental Health Program in the amount of $80,000 with no match requirement.
Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Mayor, I think we should recognize Mr. Elizalde. I think there's a lot of grants that he's submitting his department. I think they're doing such a great job. Maybe he should be the Employee of the Year.
Just off the top of your head, Michael, how much does this represent?
1.5 million.
1.5 million. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Thank you. No match.
Impressive.
And more to come.
And more to come.
Awesome.
Thank you for all your hard
Thank you.
work, yes. Thanks for the support.
Thank you. Okay. Item number 29 is a, let's see, that's Mr. Cervantes.
It's a sewer line agreement between the City of Mission and Ricardo and Delia Benitez for a subdivision in the ETJ. which is the SRT subdivision. And this is a commercial subdivision. It's on the east side of La Homa Road, between mile 2 and mile 3. And the county requires this agreement for the subdivision to get recorded. Now, you had a concern about the monthly sewer fees. So we did some checking with our utilities manager. So there's a form that he needs for him to be able to take to Sharyland Water Supply. So with this form, he will be able to collect the monthly sewer fees from Sharyland and get it set up in their system for them to charge the sewer fees. So this is the form that Mr. Enriquez from our utilities department needs. So what I will do is we will not execute the agreement until they get this form from the property owners.
So it'll be subject to the form
Subject,
being
yes.
signed? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that way we get our monthly sewer fee
Okay.
in perpetuity.
Thank
Yes.
Mayor, I move to approve with that condition, subject to have the agreement signed.
Second. There's a motion and a second to authorize the agreement between the City of Mission and Ricardo and Lilia Benitez, subject to the proper documentation. Hi, how are you?
Good afternoon. My name is Ricardo Benitez. Thank you for allowing us on the agenda for today, Mayor, Council. We have the form with us,
Okay.
signed. Would
Okay.
it be possible to turn it in now to the department?
Sure.
And so we don't have to wait for another conditional
No,
review?
it'd be approved subject to turning it in. You're going to turn it in right now, so
Okay.
you're good. You're
Ay,
good to go.
ay,
Sounds
dásela de una vez.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. There you go. It has been done.
Great job.
Subject.
Can I say something? Okay, so this property, we're the owners of, myself, Ricardo, and my wife Lily, we're the owners of Época de Oro adult daycares in the area. We currently have 3 adult daycares. We have one in Palmview, one here in Mission on Old 83 in Holland. We have one in Peñitas. We service just a little over 300 elderly and disabled individuals. And with the addition of this subdivision, it would give us the ability to construct a new building with 160 capacity. So this would put us pretty close to 500 disabled and elderly individuals that we can care for in our community.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you very much. Next item. Chief Silva.
Mayor, City Council, City Managers. Authorization for ratification to purchase 2 Pierce Dock and Force 161 pumpers from Simmons Martin Emergency Group via buy board contract 74624 for a total cost of $2,127,948 in accordance with Texas Local Government Code 252-022A2, a procurement necessary to preserve to protect the property, health, and safety of the municipality residents. The proposal was signed back in February 21st of 2025 and will be paid by the Fire Replacement Fund. The staff and co-city manager recommend approval.
Okay.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve the purchase of 2 pumpers. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item.
Item number 31 is authorization to purchase equipment to fully equip our new Engine 4 and Engine 5 from Simmons Martin Emergency Group via buy board contract 69823 for a total cost of $179,523.82. These engines require specialized firefighter emergency response equipment to safely and effectively respond to these emergencies. This purchase will allow the department to enhance emergency response capabilities and continue providing reliable fire protection and life safety services to the community. Staff and co-interim city manager recommend approval.
I move to approve.
Second.
There's any questions? No? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's resolution number 2037?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I think that was item 32, Mayor.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we skipped one.
So, yes, so I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Item number 31, okay.
Yes.
So now we're doing item 32.
That's correct.
Yes,
So item number 32 is approval for resolution number
2037.
2037, authorizing to enter a finance agreement with Government Capital Corporation for the purpose of financing the two Pierce Stock and Force 161 pumpers. The first payment will be made in the fiscal 25-26, and the loan is for 10 years for the interest rate of 4.9 annual interest for the yearly payments of $269,111.56. Staff and Coitum City Manager recommend approval.
I move to approve.
So I do have a question. This is financing item number 30. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I need a second.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve resolution number 2037. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item,
Mr. Mendiola, you want to do it or you want me to read it?
Good afternoon, Mayor, City Council. Sorry, a little bit under the weather, but approval ordinance
5769.
5769, adopting the regional tire ordinance. The purpose of this ordinance is to identify the economy cost and the benefits diverting scrap tires from the landfill with the regional, and to provide consistent regulations to scrap tires management and protect public health. Reduce environmental reduced environmental health for the public. I'm sorry, I'm reading off my phone, so yeah. And to promote responsibility and recycling in the LRGV region. So this, the Lower Development Council decided to go out for a study on the region for the Rio Grande Valley, and what they're asking is for each city to adopt this so we can keep a closer eye on the tires that are being scrapped from the tire companies. We want to make sure that they're being sent out to the proper places to be scrapped and not to be thrown, at anybody's property or anybody's land. So the Lower Development did a big study on it for about a year. So this is the proposal across the Rio Grande Valley.
That's good.
wonderful.
So it's going to take a little bit of work on our department and everything else to make sure that each tire replacement or each tire company that we have here in the city do their due diligence as far as replacing and taking care of those tires wherever they go.
Mayor, I move to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the regional tire ordinance as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5769.
Mayor, if I could ask a question.
Yes.
Mr. Mendiola, hi.
Yes, hi, how you doing?
I wanted to, lately, when I've been going down different roads, and even sometimes an alley the other day, I've noticed that there is a lot of tires, but there's also like furniture, and a lot of people just throw it on the side somewhere. Do we have staff that goes like either weekly or monthly around Mission to pick that up?
Yes,
Or
we do have our brush division that goes once a month. We have 4 sectors throughout the city that pick up brush first, they do their first pass, and then they go pick up the bulky items. And we do have a crew with Public Works that's every other weekend are picking up tires throughout the alleys.
Ah, okay. So then at least once a month
Yes.
in random places?
Yes.
Because
Well,
it's not
could-
really in neighborhoods. What I'm seeing is just random furniture pieces that people just throw, and it looks like, I'll send you pictures.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
I've seen several. I just wanted to make sure that our staff, when they do drive around, they pick it up if they're in their area.
Yes, ma'am. So we go through every street, every alley that's possible that we service, and usually what we tell our residents is wherever you place your trash can, that's where you place your bulk or your brush.
Okay.
So.
Yes, ma'am, and just if it's a legal dumping issue, we can also put cameras out there. They'll coordinate with code enforcement to do that.
Yeah, I think these are like an illegal.
And not so,
Sites.
I mean, we can also just go ahead and just a phone call, we'll go pick it up that same day.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
All right,
Yeah, I was
thank
going
you.
to remind everyone that if they have a request, they can always call in.
Yes.
Somebody will come out there.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you.
And just as a side note, this is a initiative by our Lower Rio Grande Valley Development Council, We have our, I think, our quarterly tire roundups.
Yes,
So-
or yearly.
Well, they're more than yearly,
Well-
maybe semi-annually.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, there was close to 100,000 tires that were collected this
Yes.
past year, and 99.97% of them were recycled.
Yes.
So that's an amazing number, and that's just it just saves our landfills. So this is a really great project, and thank you so much.
Yes, no, thank you, ma'am, appreciate it.
Okay. And did we mention the ordinance number on that?
Yes, ma'am, 5769.
5769, okay. The next item. Ms. Menvita,
5770.
60.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council. Item number 34 is an ordinance amending Personnel Policy Manual, Policies 500.02 Holidays and 500.06 Vacation. For the Holidays policy, staff is proposing a revision to the policy which would add the day before Thanksgiving as a half-day for a total of 13 holidays, again with one of them being a half-day. The vacation policy, staff is proposing a revision which would re-add the advanced use of leave for those employees who have completed their initial employment period.
Mayor, I move to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve ordinance number 5770 as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you. And there is no unfinished business. The next item is executive session. Is there a motion to go into?
Also move.
Second. There's a motion and second to go into executive session. The time is 5:34. Pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.071. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Yes.